Most investors comparing rental strategies are looking at the same two options, single-family or multifamily, and both of them are getting harder to make work. Single-family rentals are expensive to buy. Multifamily takes serious capital and a lot of moving parts. Returns keep shrinking, but most investors just keep running the same play. There's a third model that most people aren't looking at, and the numbers make a compelling case. Let's start with the most basic difference. In a standard single-family rental, a 4-bedroom house rents to one household. If market rent is $2,200 a month, that's your gross income, full stop. In a sober living home, that same 4-bedroom property rents each room separately. At $700 to $900 per resident, you're looking at $2,800 to $3,600 a month from the exact same building. In higher demand markets like Boston, Chicago, or Southern California, those numbers run even higher. Same property, same bedrooms, fundamentally different income. And it's not just the top-line revenue that changes. The risk profile changes too. Think about how vacancy works in each model. Single family. Your tenant leaves, your income stops. That's it. All or nothing. Multifamily. One empty unit still costs you money, but the others keep producing. Sober living. Vacancy is spread across individual beds. If one resident leaves a 5-person home, you're still at 80% occupancy while you fill the room. And you're not cold calling for tenants. Treatment centers, hospitals, courts, and social workers are actively looking to place people in quality recovery housing. The referral pipeline is built into the model. Here's where a lot of investors get surprised. You don't need a special property to run a sober living home. A standard 3 to 6 bedroom house in a stable neighborhood can work. The same property type you already understand. Compare that to multifamily. Higher prices, larger down payments, tougher loan terms, more capital tied up before you see $1 of income. A sober living home can cost significantly less to acquire while generating more gross income per bedroom than either alternative. That's a better entry point and a stronger return. Now, let's be direct about operating complexity, because that's the question most investors have. More residents does mean more coordination, but a well-structured sober living operation runs on house agreements, clear rules, weekly or monthly payments, and defined expectations. Problems get addressed faster, and because income is spread across multiple residents, one bad situation doesn't take down the whole property the way a single bad tenant can in a conventional rental. The biggest variable isn't the number of residents, it's the quality of the operating system behind the home. Here's the comparison in plain terms. Single family wins on simplicity. Multifamily wins if you have serious capital to deploy. Sober living wins on income per bedroom, vacancy protection, demand tailwinds, and community impact, with a lower acquisition barrier than most people expect. That last piece matters more than people give it credit for. A sober living home isn't just a financial asset. It's filling a real gap in your local recovery ecosystem. That mission builds referral relationships, community trust, and long-term occupancy in ways that a standard rental never will. Strong returns and meaningful impact aren't competing priorities here. They reinforce each other. If you want to understand how this model actually works in practice, the real numbers, the real operations, the real deals, subscribe right now. This channel breaks it all down without the fluff. And if you're ready to find out whether sober living real estate fits your market and your goals, click the link in the description. The VSL team works with investors at every stage, from early research all the way through operational setup. Let's get to work.